Rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. How y'all beautiful people doing today? I hope y'all doing great. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, this energy may be near you, it may be around you, it may be dealing with you. You already know how it can be. So, before I was coming in, I was sitting up there jamming. If y'all don't know about I think her name Tyler Jane. Is energy. So, I was in here like I am working on my energy. I'm cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Take a sip, I sip some coffee, say I'm spark, something like that. Y'all already know, that's what little vibe I'm on. So Virgo, y'all may be on the same little vibe, same wavelength. So with that basically being said, this is for all of my Virgos and my cross watchers, but especially for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, baby. So let's go and get up in prayer. Let's get into meditation. I think it's been a day. I miss y'all already. So with that basically being said, and I do got a new deck of cards now. I do want to use them, but I don't know them all the way. So if I pull them out and you see me pull out a book, believe me, because that's the logical reader that I am. So I love to be intuitive, but I like to be more logical. I like to go with structure and everything else, how spirit allow it to be. So let's go ahead and get into this thing now. Let's do my shout outs. Marla and it was somebody else. Marla and somebody else was up in here early. Now, whoever you was, shout out to you, because I know it was two, because every time I come in, I got my little I check for everything, then I do my meditation. Then I pray that people that come in with high energy and high expectations and high vibrations to come in, then I gotta meditate and make sure everything. Then I listen to a little song that maybe get me in the mood to prepare for all of this energy that spirit has to flow through within me to give you the proper download. So, all right, now did I do prayer? Let's do it again. Spirit guys in the universe, I just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody who wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we basically gonna do, we're gonna take that energy and give it to the universe. I never give it to the sender because I let the universe deal with that. That's not our problem. That's the universe problem. The universe created us. The universe created I, and the universe created those who opposes against us. So how we know about that person blueprint, we don't. So we give it to the universe and let them deal with it because they the blueprint. They know how to fix them and all of that over and over and over. Ashe, Ashe, and man. All right, the title of this one is "Don't Delay the Process." You're gonna get everything that's for you. It's coming in for you now, Virgo. Okay, look, I got a lot of energy. Okay, so y'all gotta forgive me, but I will be up here now. Virgo, you got a lot of good things coming in for you. You may not see it. Yes, everybody have their peak moments. Everybody have their low valley moments. Okay, Virgo, I feel like you've been going through the stretch between the two. So you had to learn how to balance and learn how to understand. Now dealing with coworkers, some of you had to understand that, or the lesson that you may have fell short on. To each his own. We all make our little mistakes. Or it could be dealing with a relationship for a lot of you. Now it could be dealing with you, how much you tolerate, how much you progress. And some of you may be moving away from people. Somebody may be you may be moving close to people. It's a each its own, but you are understanding everything that you need to do in order to grow, in order to prosper, in order to be this beautiful blossom flower that you are. Okay, now here we go. Let's go and get into downloads, and then we ain't gonna do that yet. Let's get into meditation. All right. I'm sorry to hit that. Y'all, shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to my Star Seed. Shout out. Now, I like to say Waunstar, but Star Seed sound a little bit more better for the galaxy, the magic within the stars, it's kind of intergalactic. So I want to start saying Star Seed. So shout out to my A1 Day Ones, my B2 round twos, and all the other beautiful star seeds, because that's what you are. Just call it like it is. You're a source of energy, and I'm just a messenger to help you, show you how to be magic within the stars, which is Waunstar. That's how my name came about. Now, it's a deeper story than that, but we can go and get honest with it. Like, I had to take the name for myself. For one, when I put it in a business, when I was an artist, when I was an artist, I switched my name to Waunstar instead of being Lil Juan, because it's like, how you gonna be little your whole life? So I went to Waunstar, and it's funny that the name carried with me, because when I transitioned, it became more of Waunstar, magic within the stars. So my name started to make sense more to me, and then I wanted everybody else to be Waunstar because everybody magic within the stars, but everybody don't want to be that. It's kind of hard to say Waunstar, so let's just say star seeds. Okay, so with that basically being said, I love y'all. I got a lot of energy. So some of y'all may be joyous, some of y'all may be happy, some of y'all may be having a break that's coming through your life where you ain't got to worry about no more struggle, pain, stress, drama, agony, anxiety, sleepless nights, worried about what this person doing, that person doing, wonder what your kids doing, if they doing good, if they doing like all that double analyzation that us Virgos doing. Some of you have learned how to click that off button. I don't know how you've done it, but you know how to click the off button. And I guess it's going through numerous repetition cycles of you going through so many cycles over and over and over, how you done went through lesson after lesson after lesson. You learn how to cut that switch off where you know how to cut off your emotions at the same time. But we're going to work on grounding today. So some of y'all may be very fearless right now. There's nothing wrong with that. So it helps you encourage and safety, dealing with grounding, reduces anxiety, supports elimination and the things that you need to, eliminate and help you grow. Cultivates a sense of fearlessness and grounding. Now hold the right hand slightly cupped at the right. Hold right hand slightly cupped at shoulder height, palm facing outward. Allow right elbow fall close to the waist. Some of y'all may know this one. If you ever been to court, excuse me, if you ever been to court, it's kind of the same way. Now, my courage and self-assurance is unwavering. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. Okay. So what we're gonna do, breathe in this beautiful energy, let out all that negativity and all that baggage. Then we're gonna get directly into the downloads, and then we're gonna get directly into the role. And we're gonna do everything else that we gotta do to help us grow. Okay. Do that help you? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Now we got 57 in the building. 57 of you be here, y'all dedicated, and I love y'all much as y'all love me. Hit that like button. Okay, let's go now. Okay, let's go to get into this thing for real. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. Let's be serious. Okay, y'all ready? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. We let that go. Give it to the universe. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything's not for you. We letting it go. You doing good. You doing great. Okay, one last time. Breathe in. My courage and self assurance is unwavering. My courage and self assurance is unwavering. Hold it and release out. My courage and self assurance is unwavering. Again, my courage and self assurance is unwavering. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste, Salah. Let's get into this thing. No, nobody ain't late. We here right on time. If you come in on the time you need to, this time is right now. Now, what I'm sensing for some of you right now, why I just fell out apart, you may be falling out of pieces about some type of choice that you need to take about some direction. Now, this can be a career choice decision. Some of you may be going into a new career. It may be the same environment, but it may be something that's going to help you grow to the expectations of what that's divinely meant. Now, you may be having to choose about a relationship. You may be choosing where if you want to stay in this relationship or you want to move on to calmer waters. Will things be reciprocated or will things go to another stagnated cycle? I feel like some of you are starting to go in the more independent dynamic where you rather be to yourself. Some of you may be isolated so long where you start to love being isolated. Now, not only that, if you are dealing with somebody and you are in union, I feel like some of you right now may be finding some type of choices where you are starting to focus more on the things that is good for you instead of being it's a mutual unbalance, but you are trying to make it mutual balance by you being practiced the way that you need to do. And some of you may have been practicing this for a long, long period of time. Okay. Now, not only that, I also feel like right now, I don't know why I done that. Maybe it's for a reason. Catch him here. Catch me next time. Just be cautious about the words you say. Now, not not only that, I also feel like right now some of you may be taking your time about cutting through some type of decision that you want to make, and you trying to be precise and more sure about it when it comes to you and your life. Okay. Now, I'm also showing right now you may be going through some type of hot and cold decision. Like one minute you want to leave a situation, next minute you want to pull back and refrain from it, or you may be having so many different type of decisions and so many different type of choices of what you may be going in. Things that's coming in for you, but Virgo, a cross watcher. I do gotta say, you got a certain type of energy around you that's been stealing your joy and been stealing your let's say birthright. That's the best way to say it. Somebody been stealing your birthright, Virgo. And now when it comes to your ancestors, I'm flipping as we going. Y'all just know how I am. I'm very random. Now, I also feel like right now, when it comes to your ancestors, they want you to start being more open to love. Okay. Now, easier said than done. I know some of y'all been going through, but I feel like some of y'all got a spirit within y'all, just like, baby, you gotta go through life, okay? And it's gonna be some good choices that you're gonna make in life, and it's gonna be some bad choices that you take in life. The bad choices are the poor decisions that you make, baby. You got to understand this life. When it comes to relationships, you always going to have to be passionate. You always going to have to be fulfilling to help those in need. Now, don't be a fool though. If somebody's not helping you in need, it's okay. Sometimes we got to understand that it's not about reciprocation. It's about getting somebody to understand that it's okay to love as a lesson on your everyday life. Now that's for some of y'all. I don't know what made me say it like that, like an old person and everything. Look, y'all need to get y'all little ancestors up off of me. Now, not only that, it's time for you to get into nature. Yes, I know it's been cold. I know it's been winter months for some of you, but get out into nature. Some of you need that's more of your therapy. So some of y'all may need to go back in grounding, and that's what your ancestors want you to do. Ashe, amen, namaste. All right, let's get into this thing, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hold on, y'all give me just 1 second. And while I'm doing that, Carmen, why you not the same anymore, girl? You got my attention on that. You called me right on the time, on right on time. Why you not the same anymore? Look, oh gosh, girl, you got me doing something before reading. Now, Carmen, when it comes to you, I feel right now you're gonna prosper, okay? Like everything is going in righteousness. Right now, you may be in a transition or going through some type of cycle in your life where you may be feeling a little bit down. Don't feel discouraged because the light is at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes you got to go through the dark in order to see the true character or the true value of the queen that you are, okay? Now, you may be going through some disappointment. Somebody may hurt you, somebody may cheated on you, somebody kids may not be acting right, whatever it is on a negative aspect. Just take a deep breath and just say, universe, I give it all to you. It's out of my control. I can't do nothing but just be thankful for the choices that I'm going through and unlift these burdens. That's all you got to do, okay? Now, let's get into this thing. Now, Virgo, again, don't delay the process. You getting everything that's for you, okay? Again. Now, Virgo, there may be some people around you that's trying to keep you busy, trying to keep you occupied while trying to use some type of manipulation tactic or some type of control tactic to keep you under their control, or how y'all like to say under some type of spell. I don't believe in that. Only in you know how they go. But anyway, now Virgo, someone doesn't want you to be seen out in the public. Somebody don't want you to shine. Somebody don't want you to take the action towards your success and abundance. All because the more you starting to understand about these energies that's around you, these manipulative energies, these deceitful energies, these lion type of energies, these energy vampires, these and the people that's around you, you know, you are starting to understand that you attract these individuals. Now, is it by choice? No, you're just a beautiful light vessel. Now, if I cut off all these lights in the room right now and only leave this lamp, this little light on right here, it's gonna glow, and everything that's in the dark that's gonna attract to that light because you got to understand it's going to contrast. So anything that's dark or has not the right intentions to bring it, it will. You're going to attract it because they're like, "Ooh, it's something about this precious jewel right here. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, light. Let me go to it and see how can I take. Let me see more about this light." And I feel like more people came to you like this, and I feel like people started to understand your value, and people started to manipulate you in your past. Some of you have went through some a lot of career humiliation for some of you, and I hate to say it like that. But some of you had to go against the grain, and you turn around and you had to be the sacrifice. Okay. Now, if it came to a relationship, I feel like some of you have been delaying a situation about, do I want to stay or do I want to go? Do I want to work it out or do I just want to say forget it? And the more you kept going back and forth, it's like you're going back and forth with yourself on an option or a choice only you can fix. Nope. And again, some of you may be going to counseling and therapy over it. Okay. Let me help you save some money right quick. Okay, y'all ready? No matter what you do, only one who can change it is you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for telling me your story. I understand everything that it is, but only one who can change you is you. Now, what I can do is give you a prescription, and it's going to help you be a sedative that's going to help you from your anxiety or depression. Been there, done that. I'm telling you, I know. I've been there with you. Don't think I'm here because I know, because I've been there with you. Now, not only that, even though you've been holding a lot in with your emotions, and this is what you've been working on, you've been keeping things quiet very, very much lately. You still have this light that is caring and loving, even to those that's been treating you unfairly. But by you starting to understand them, you are starting to release all of this, and you are starting to see the blessing that's coming out in the long run. I say, Amen, Namaste. Let's get into this thing. I want to get into tarot now. I want to be nice. All right, here we go. And make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to my B2 Round Twos. Now, shout out to cross watchers as well, because somebody doing this to you. I hope you got the blueprint how to understand how to counter react. And it's not about a spiritual warfare. So don't be coming over here using these tactics that I be talking about Virgos all the time and using it against them, because that's not fair and that's not how we operate. Okay, we understand the blueprint of the people that we know that's toxic, the people that we know that we got to deal with, and the people that we know we can remove out our life. Okay, we just understand the blueprint towards your highest good and highest expectations. Now, I'm just being 1,000 with it, but get ready. I hope you got your notes. Buckle up, get ready, enjoy the ride. Okay. Now, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Anybody who is watching, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Good thing about it, thank God I seen that come out, because I see things are progressing to be better. All right, Virgo, cross watcher. What we got right now, we got the Fool card basically being in reverse with the Nine of Swords basically being upright. So it is letting me know you are starting to understand about a lot of scenarios, right? One is that you're tired of dealing with people that's unreliable, people that's wasting your time, people who's not putting in no action, people who's been holding you back to keep you filled with stress, anxiety, doubts, and concerns on a mental, logical level. Now, this can be you also as well scared to take some type of leap of faith because of the doubts and concerns that you have all about some type of ending or some type of communication that really need to be said in order to release the stress. Now, Virgo, crosswatch. I feel like right now with the Ten of Cups basically being in reverse, you are going through some type of disappointment. Now, you may be feeling a little bit abandoned. You may be feeling a little bit left out in the cold. You may be feeling like the outcast when it comes to a relationship, or you may feel like an outcast when it comes to work, or even feeling like an outcast to yourself, meaning you don't understand on a personal level how to find this so-called happiness we all been seeking for. Now, the challenge is for you is happiness and joy and growth. Like you are being in a positive light even through your challenges, and this what helps you receive your abundance. This what helps you grow. This what helps you be the better person, as we like to say. Now, not only that, even though we're human, you starting to understand how to build. You are starting to getting out and being a little bit collaborative when it comes to finding something new to do. This can be a new hobby, this can be a new job, this can be a new relationship, this can be a new way of you thinking, but you are ready to build yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, all of something of you still being in the unknown about. Now, some of you may be manifesting this, some of you may be putting this into play as of now. Some of you may be removing yourself away from toxic situations or anything that may feel toxic. Some of you are being in this unknown, leaping towards your future. Not only leaping towards your future, you are starting to be more happy within yourself because you are starting to see the value that you carry. Now, you are starting to believe in yourself as well. And that's what I really like about that. The more you start to believe in yourself on a mental, logical level, the more you starting to manifest this happiness to come in. Now, deep within, you're faking it till you make it for some of you. I'm not gonna lie. And I love that. Now, with that basically being said, now anything else that be coming in, you got to be fruitful about a lot of things that's coming into your life, and you got to show gratitude and show a lot of respect to the universe for what they're doing. Okay, now I feel like that what the universe is basically trying to do for you is give you a lesson about the individuals that's around you. Okay, now even though with this leap of faith that you've been taking, you've been in hermit mode for a long time, and I feel like you've been very, very, very much inside your mind pondering about a way how you can get out of this unknown situation and master whatever this is, dealing with something that you may feel like you stagnated in. Now, Now, not only that, I also see that even though you are turning around and being frustrated about something that needs to end on a mental, logical level, whatever this anxiety and stress is about is keeping you not inspired to move forward in action the way that you want to. Now, I am seeing that you are not being motivated to get back in your emperor type of energy or this authority that you carry. You very wise, you very smart. People look at you. I feel like some of these people that's around you that's been manipulating you, they've been keeping you in a mental low self-esteem. And I hate to say that, but with this low self-esteem, this what creates all this disappointment. Every time you see happiness and some type of good in your life, somebody coming in and always trying to flip it around. And when I say flip it around, now you be like, hey, I got this. Yeah, what about this? Well, it does this. Mm. So you got to stop listening to people like that because them are energy vampires and two, they haters. And I hate to say that if anybody snarl their nose up looking at you like Snoop Dogg done Jody and Baby Boy when he was in that girl car, that's a hater all day, every day. Okay. Now, even though you've been optimistic and even though you went through disappointments, you are starting to see people how they really are. You are starting to acknowledge this toxic behavior in the situations when it comes to people on a regular basis. And it's like, it's not like you don't want to move from it. It's just like you don't know what direction to take when it comes to dealing with these type of people. So you rather be to yourself and not deal with the energy of disappointment. And this is some of the situations even though you being optimistic about it, even though some of you may be spiraling out of control, you're not letting people see it because you are understanding the challenges that you need to face when it comes to this. You've been going through this road for a long time, but every time you had to hit a stop, you dropped a breadcrumb. So you know when you had to retreat back to understanding some type of knowledge about some type of individual that may be doing you like this, even yourself allowing this, you had to understand again how to expand, how to build, how to stretch yourself up, pick yourself up, and keep pushing on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. Now, when it comes to these people that's around you, they love to see you in misery. They don't like to see you being a nurturing person. You know why? Because when you nurture people, you nurture everybody around you. It's like your words are seeds that's being sold out in a beautiful agricultural garden. Now, by you being this green thumb, some of y'all know what they mean. By you being a green thumb with the seeds you sow, people behind you don't like your garden. They don't like your harvest because it looked better than theirs. So they know when they get you in an uproar, you're not out there watering your plants. You're not out there giving someone them seeds of emotion and inspiration and love. And when it get dry and when the communication and the logical level coming in is stretching you out, is withering out your harvest. And they like that because they still keeping their harvest intact. Matter of fact, Virgo, you going over there to the other side and helping them with their garden at the whole time. Every time you try to come and water yours, now Virgo, I need you to come over here. Virgo, I need you to come help me do this. Virgo, can you do this? Next thing you know, you tending into their garden full time, and you looking back at your garden because you've been helping them so much, and now your garden don't withered out, and now you don't have a harvest. That's how they emotionally wither you out with the stress. Keep gaslighting. Just when it comes to the in and out cold type of energy that you've been facing. This is when coming out with broken promises from people that manipulate you and use you in different type of levels because you've been harvesting their garden the whole time. They not even gardening their stuff no more. You're being their worker while they getting the harvest during harvest season and you trying to go back to yours and you only got what? Probably one or two. And you don't help people get hundreds, thousands, millions. So as you start to build, you are no longer really being caring. You still care, but you're not giving that caring energy that you did once before for those that you love. Because even though you are building mentally, physically, and spiritually, you are no longer accepting any addictions. You are no longer accepting anybody that's trying to get over on you, especially trying to overdo it with emotions, especially being that trying to make Virgo that yes man or yes woman, a yes king, a yes queen. People don't understand king and queens make their own rules. They don't follow the rules of the land. Yes, they do to a certain degree. If they not in their territory, they gonna follow it. But you will not disrespect a king or queen, no matter what land you on. They will stand up for themselves. And that's what they don't like about it, Virgo. You finally start standing like, I'm not watering your garden no more. I'm not gonna keep pouring my love and emotions over here. I got a garden on my own. And you start tending back to your garden. And now with your garden, you ain't been putting the time in it. So now you plucking out all the weeds. And the more you start plucking out the weeds and start pouring your love back into which is you, your garden, you start sowing these seeds again that's helping other people grow and making your harvest grow. So when it's time for your abundance, nobody can take it because it's no type of abundance like your abundance. And for some of my farmers, oh, and I want to know what it feel like. I bet it tastes great. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever been to one of the ones that grow your own fruits and grow your own vegetables and just cook them and they taste different than the ones that you buy in the store? Because you poured that love, that blood, sweat, and tears into that harvest that got right. And when you finally got to taste your harvest, it was so much love and compassion throughout all this blood, sweat, and tears that you done been through. This is the reward that you finna receive for all them times that you've been hurt, for all them times people done cheated on you, for all them times people done betrayed you, backstabbed you, manipulated you, and what you do, you still aided to them, but you still took the time out to start pouring in yourself. And the more you started pouring in yourself, now you understand that harvest ain't really what it is. It's not tasting sweet as yours. Yours tastes sweet. It tastes wonderful because it came from the soul that you started from something that you have built and you have alchemized or you have manifested till it's time for that harvest to come in and give you the nutrients that you need. And that's what the universe is doing. Giving you these beautiful nutrients to help you build yourself on a financial level the way that you need to be. Some of y'all ain't no 1950 an hour. Some of y'all ain't no $40,000 an hour. Some of y'all know y'all value was 22, 25, 33. Some of y'all know y'all value on the salary is 55, 65, 80. And you once you started believing that and you start pouring in them seeds, so what you lost a job, but you got that information that you need from that job to help you get to where you at today. Some of y'all don't get mad about jobs when they get rid of you. Take that and go to your resume and flip it around. Go to what they do and look at. I'm gonna help y'all out on resumes. Okay. Please, I hope nobody ain't watching this who I done got that I've been doing stuff for. Okay. Okay, here we go. Go look online about a certain task that you done. You may not know how to word it right. Go Google it and see what it is, and then go look at the key points what they got in resumes. I hate to say this. See, I'm gonna say it in code, C and P, and then put that in your resume. Watch how it build up because you're doing the same thing. You just don't know how to word it. Once you start knowing remember what I said about believing in yourself. Once you start believing in yourself, you up there where you need to be. And right now, some of y'all need to do something fast. And now I'm gonna get political, just a little bit, okay? Because with all of this overindulging of Virgos, I hope some of y'all was the ones that was saving their nest egg because the next 4 years we finna go through, if you in America, you better get ready. And I'm being real with you. Right now, you better start. This is the time to do things that you love. So if you love to sow, you better be sowing your little tail off and putting it online. If you love to help people, you need to find the best solution of how you help people to how you love it and start using it as a consumer product. I'm telling you now because the next 4 years, we're going to end up being, this is for America, you're going to end up being out of healthcare. You're going to end up being out of a job. It's gonna be hard to find a job because you got to build your resume the way how they want it. I'm not saying fake it till you make it, but I'm just saying it's either rich or you're gonna be broke. But either for you to be rich, you're gonna have to go through the persecutions of being a hand puppet until you build your own product. Okay? People don't understand. Now they done got to the point now. If I'm wrong, quote me on it. I love it when y'all do, because this is why I can talk to Virgos, because Virgo show will quote it. Y'all quoted me on Sarah when it came to Elizabeth so quick, but Elizabeth was Mary's mother. That was a whole different topic. Okay. Now, right now we finna go. I'm not saying a depression, but I'm gonna say it like this. Business aspects. You want a career field, some of y'all need to start making penny stocks. What I mean, put stocks down small as you can and keep adding on it. This next 4 years is gonna be a big stock market increase. Get ready. It's all about business. Two, You know they got the right to discriminate you on jobs now, categorize you in jobs. Okay. Now I'm giving all everybody a heads up because some of you be like, I got a job. Don't let your attitude get in the way because you're gonna have to go through a major regression. Okay. For some of you. Now, not only that, you smart enough to understand about how to build your resume. You wise enough and you got that inspiration to get your way in the way you need to be. Right now, you need to find a side job or a side hustle. Do something that you love because whatever you love the most is your purpose in life. And once you understand your purpose in your life and you start walking towards that purpose and doing things that you love, God is going to bless you. Remember, you started off as a seed. You had to go through the persecution. You had to go through the darkness. You had to understand yourself. Once you start hitting that light and start nipping that bud, you start becoming a flower. You start to be noticed. People are starting to notice you grow, notice you shine. Even though people start to see you be beautiful, now people trying to pluck you. Somebody want to pluck you out of the garden. And now you getting plucked out of the garden and this, that, another. Now, since you a flower, now they don't pluck you. Now you regrowing and regrounding yourself in a new soil, in a new transitional place. As you transitioning, you are starting to do things in your life. Now here come these weeds. Because they just moved you out of one spot and put you in a new spot. Now these weeds gonna come around. Everything that may look like a flower don't mean it's a flower. It may be a weed. It may be a parasite. It may be a host that's trying to stop you from your happiness, trying to stop you from your emotional stability, trying to stop you from your mental clarification for you to be successfully happy the way you need to be with a free state of mind. Stop letting people control over you because these tactics, you understand who these people are. Get rid of them when you need to. Or you better overcome over the deity within that person and call it out like it is. That's how they said that now. How they say Jesus cast out Lot and you know all the demons and they went into the pigs. I can be spiritual with you if you want me to go spiritual with you. In this concept. He called them out. He told Legion, he cast them demons out of Legion. So with that basically being said, let me go on and deal with him right quick because you know you gotta be somebody who getting paid to do that, and I respect you for getting paid to do what you got to do, going around creating whatever you need to do. But it's not going to be on this channel for long. Now, with that basically being said, let's keep going. I feel like right now some of the challenges for you, you haven't taken the time to do the things that you needed to do. Okay. I feel like you still working on solid foundation. You still working on mental stability. And that's one of the main challenges that you've been going through. This is why you've been in hermit mode. This is why you've been overlooking and analyzing people around you who's really not here for your good, for your highest good, all because you are starting to be wise enough. You elevating, you starting to understand people who's good for you, who not. You starting to understand what choices you need to take. And I feel like it's not wasted time. It was called a remedial setback. Let's say it like that. It was called a remedial setback. So you can understand about, again, the lessons that you needed to learn, the tests that you needed to learn when it came to people that was unreliable. That's when it came to people that you poured your heart out to and they didn't give it back to you, even though you was looking for it. You know you weren't supposed to it, and it hurt your feelings or hurt your pride. This is exactly like this person said out there frequency. Shout out to you for shadow work. Yes, you went through all the shadow work, you've done everything that you had to do, but at the same time, you still not completing the shadow work by still allowing yourself to go through the same repetitious cycle. So now you starting to make a choice with the actions that you are no longer want to deal with toxic people. You have shut it down quickly and swiftly. And it can be a twin flame like that too, but you are making the decision, even in your challenging times, to not to be so emotionally unstable, dealing with people who've been trying to promise you this and this long road that you done been on and this slow race when it comes to that promotion, that slow race when it comes to that marriage or when it comes to that relationship that you want. You are making a choice for this new cycle to no longer extend your arm out to those who's not being reciprocative and showing gratitude for the smallest things you do. You rather build yourself instead of keep dealing with people. And it's been a long time and it's been a lot of hurt. When I see the Queen of Pentacles, that let me know that you don't went through a lot before you cutted somebody off. Queen of Pentacles normally don't cut nobody off. When a Queen of Pentacles cut somebody off, very, very long time that person went through. That's like a mother trying to love a child that's out there in the streets. And you keep loving and loving. You still gonna show that love, but sometimes you gotta throw your hands up And I feel like that's what you done with a lot of people around you. You threw your hands up. You may threw your hands up at that job and say, you know what? I know my value. It's something else better. I know you probably threw your hands up when it came to a relationship. You like, you know what? I can't even do this no more. Only thing I can do is just love you. You go do you. You be you. Do what you got to do, and I'm gonna be me. Or you like, I can't deal with this no more. I'm just gonna focus on myself. And I feel like that's everything that started happening. You start making a transitional cycle and a change within people's lives where they are facing their karma, all because they don't want to give you the recognition. Some people envy you so bad. So many people hate on you so bad, all because of what you ain't doing, nothing but trying to show them love. But the way you carry yourself like a king and a queen that you are, they can't handle it because they peasants. Everybody's not meant for royalty. Everybody don't put in the work for royalty. They want to be it, but they don't know what it takes to be royalty. They don't know what it takes to be a king, be a queen. They think they do because what they see on TV, but people don't even know real kings and queens is not even about material gain. It's about how you hold yourself character, how you hold your character. No lie, I can walk in a room and I noticed that this is why I don't even go out that much. No matter where I go, people stare at me. I used to hate it, but I started to understand it's my energy. It's my light. I can walk around and babies smile and gravitate towards me. I love kids more than anything else. Do I want some more? No, I'm done. Um, I love them. Kids have the best, purest energy because they have no worries in the world. And if we all walk around like that with no worries in the world, this world will be a whole better place. But we've been programmed, baby. So this is why it's important for you to program, deprogram to program. Some people, you are so programmed to being that yes man, that yes woman. You've been so programmed to a seeking acknowledgement and acceptance out of individuals where you never seen yourself in the true light that you are. You are born to create your own life and your own journey. The problem is we just went through the schools and the Western cultural systems in America and they program us to be workers. How many have they programmed to be entrepreneurs? If you notice, the schooling system never showed people how to be leaders, how to be entrepreneurs. They show you how to be a worker. They show you how to do things to help the economy grow for them, but they never showed you how to ride side by side. You either here or here. And this program does even with relationships. It's we supposed to be here and here as one, not 80-20, not 60-40. 50-50, I can see it. It depends. Because some days your king is gonna be low and it's gonna be 100-0. Some days your queen gonna be low, it's gonna be to the kings 100-0. But not all the time. You supposed to elevate together. When one down, I told you it's like oxen. Relationships is like oxen. Oxen had to move simultaneously at the same time to plow the field. And when they plow the field, did you get it? Plow the field. They had to work together to flourish a harvest. Now, if you keep going with your right foot and I'm going with my with one of the other foots that ain't simultaneous, we're gonna keep going around in the same circles. And that's what some of us been doing when it came to relationships. This was some of us doing with the lessons that we supposed to learn in life. We keep going around in the same circle, putting trust in those who keep putting us in the same cycle. Sometimes you got to cut yourself off that noose, off that control tactics people have on you, off that manipulation people have. And sometimes you need to see yourself for exactly who you are. The light that you carry a beautiful light. People try to dim it because people are scared that you're going to shine above them and they're not going to be seen. I hope that really helped you tonight. Honestly, I did. Let's keep going. Just a little bit more. I feel like right now with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, double confirmation with the Eight of Wands, you have put a stop to a lot of things when it came to people that have been trying to take over you. I feel like somebody on a spiritual level been trying to take over your birthright. They've been trying to take over your gift like they can be you. They never knew how to walk in your shoes to begin with. How in the hell they gonna try to be you? Because they don't know the persecution you don't went through. They don't know the pain you don't went through. They don't know them sleepless nights. They don't know them nights you done stayed up crying. They don't know them nights that you was alone by yourself. They don't know them nights that you had to sacrifice, didn't that and the other to get what you is today. See what I'm saying? Because you're that beautiful light. Y'all that beautiful vessel. And it's all because what? They don't want to see you shine. But the thing I love about it the most is because at the beginning, what we talked about, even in your challenges, you still shine and make the best choices that you can going down this journey for so long that you've been going on, leaving all these breadcrumbs when it comes to emotional instability. When it comes to people trying to emotionally keep you out of control, all because of what? Because they're trying to control you. Cross watch or not. Let's try some of this. Let's try this new deck of cards that I have. Now work with me because if it's something I can't see that I don't understand, I got this book right by my foot. Okay. Now this is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So I feel like right now, when it comes to you, even though you're in hermit mode, some reason some of you still may be feeling a little upset, even though you being optimistic. And I feel like with the sun card basically being in reverse, you being optimistic probably about the way how people treated you. Yeah, I know it hurts. And I know some of you are not dealing with it. But right now, you are starting to understand more about yourself. You are taking the time that you need. Even though with the Four of Cups basically being in reverse, you may feel stagnated and feel like you're bored emotionally about going around these same cycles over and over and over. When it comes to a job, they're supposed to give you a promise. When it comes to a relationship, they're supposed to level up. When it comes to somebody even belittling you or deceiving you, I feel like right now you are no longer being quiet. And the reason why is because even though you shut your mind off from a lot of situations, with the Seven of Pentacles basically being in reverse, you are looking at your harvest and you are realizing it's getting wasted. You are realizing people are wasting your time and wasting your energy. You are no longer want to keep hanging around, so you make the best decision that you know how. And some of you may be sleepless nights and you may be pondering about a lot of this stuff at night about how to make the sacrifices that you need. Now, not only that, you stand to yourself, you being very quiet, but you very keen to frequency. Some of you may be having ringing in your ear, maybe your left one or your right one from the decisions that you were making. That was confirmation. Oh, I got girl. You don't want to know how many deck of cards I got. Some over there too. I got some I had to put up for just for this reading. I got over 25 decks of tarot cards. And I just got this one. It was kind of a calling. Now, not only that, even though people don't want to give you what you need, that recognition, you still maintain to be balanced. And people don't understand it. The more you start to understand how to be balanced, you start to understand how to control yourself and your emotions. You started to understand how to control yourself when people don't want to give you that recognition, when people don't want to give you that victory, when people don't want to give you that joy, when people don't want to give you that happy and that prosperity that you have in your authority. People don't see how balanced that you are, even though you have a good poker face, even though it may hurt. When you be in them closed doors, it may be hurting, but with this poker face, you are no longer starting to keep yourself in that situation. All because with the Ace of Wands, you being optimistic about some type of motivation that you know that you need to push through. And this is why you are speaking up, because emotionally you're not being fed the way that you need to be. And now you are sent turn around and being this beautiful light that you are. And you are turning around right now pushing forward. Not only pushing forward, you are being like you are running with the wind, how forward and how fast that you are moving. Not only that, you are starting to use your third eye, your intuition to see the hidden illusions in the people. But instead of people trying to be truthful to you, you starting to see their deceptive ways and you removing yourself, but you still be optimistic. And the reason why, again, because when it comes to this belonging right now, you see it's too many tower moments and you are spiritually divine. Every time something unexpectedly happened to you, when things want to crash out and burn down and people want to burn their bridges and you had to make them sacrifices, you had to basically understand that your strength is beyond it all. People don't understand your willpower. Your willpower is very courageous. You're like a Leo right now. For some of you, you may have your Leo placements coming out. Now, the thing about it is, you still show love to those, but you know, it's like, look, I show love, but I ain't gonna show love. I can be cordial with you. I can be respectful to you. I may not like you. I may not deal with you. But if we in the same environment, I don't have no reason to use my energy so you can have control over me. And you, when you start taking your power back, when the sacrifices you done made about how to balance yourself, now they all confused and stuff because right now with the Seven of Swords, they want to come clean because you no longer getting stabbed in the back. You are no longer accepting manipulative energy of people. Like you see, some of y'all so intuitive now. You know when a person call your phone what they want, and I know I'm down with. I'm known with it. I know right at the right time, and I'm gonna say it. And I know she probably watching this. My daughter, and I love my baby dearly. I know when my baby wants something. I know just as good my baby wants something. She'll call me, be like, Dad, what you doing? I'm checking on you. I'm cool. Give it 4 days. Fourth day she calling. Dad, I need. I already know. So what I do now, me being a parent and she's grown, excuse my language, and if she see this, she gonna be mad, but it'll be okay. I don't care. Now, what she do now when she call me, I be like Steve Harvey. I don't pick up phone calls to people that I think want something to 72 hours later. I love my baby dearly. You want me? Text me. I feel like giving it to you, I give it to you. But if you're gonna call me and use the same manipulation tactics that you think you're gonna do, like you've been doing as a child at work, no, baby, I allowed it to work. It never worked. I just done it because I thought it was cute. But when you finally put your like, even when it comes down, when you step that foot down, I'm like, nah, you calling me now, you manipulating me, and I don't like that. Nah, it ain't like this, that, and the other now. So, and when they get to that point, that's when you just be like, and be like, Sean, you call Waunstar, you wrong with that? No, I ain't wrong at all. You got to watch out because people be too charming. People be very charming, filled with knowledge, and y'all want to use it as a snake. Snake and spirituality mean knowledge, so they're very knowledgeable of you or how to manipulate you. Yes, they very conniving, and yes, they very low to the ground and very slithery and how they get things done. But it's all to stop you from your inspiration, and that's how they keep control over you. But as you moving forward, you starting to understand now that you are getting your power back, and somebody want to keep control over you. When you run away, you take the control away. Oh, okay. I had to look at you, man. I love my daughter. That's my only baby. Well, that's my only girl. That's my baby. Uh, yeah, that's my only girl. Let's say it like that. I can't start calling my kids now. I ain't got a population. Now I may have a trinity, but I ain't got a population. So with that basically being said, I feel like you are no longer being for some of you, you are no longer being emotionally stressed out about anything. Now, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you made me think about my baby. Now I'm gonna have to call her because now she in college. So you know how them college kids are. So they only call you, but like she ain't talk to me in a minute. I do need to check on my baby. She here. Okay. Anyway, with the five of cups basically being in reverse, you're no longer being depressed about any type of changes that you make when it comes to emotional instability, emotional struggles, emotional strife. Right now, you acknowledging as well how stubborn people are, how bullheaded people are, how one-sided they like things to be. You acknowledging the toxic levels that was in people, especially if maybe a Capricorn. And I'm not gonna lie, you may turn around and some of you may be dealing with one, or someone may act like one. But right now, you got to understand everything that's going on with the King of Swords basically being in reverse. They all mad because you acknowledging their toxic, deceptive behavior. You starting to see every frequency that they carry. Now, not only that, even though you see this, that, and the other, we have to also be mindful with the Three of Pentacles basically being in reverse. Somebody don't want you to grow. That's what it is. Somebody don't want you to shine. Somebody don't want you to grow. Somebody don't want you to climb that mountaintop. Somebody don't want you to be the best you can be. Is it wrong? Yes, because they want your spot. They want you to help them get there, but they don't want you to be there. They don't want to give you but the only difference between you and them is Virgo, you got a crosswatch, whoever watching, you got the knowledge. You gain knowledge, divine knowledge to get where you need to be. Most people don't have that. People want to be in your shoes, but they're not divinely ready to go through the challenges that you have been through to get them. See what I'm saying? People want to keep you stressed out. People want to keep giving you all these little footprints and little clues and little notes here and there to try to lead you on. One minute they trying to be cool with you. One minute they don't want arguments, so they know when they argue with you they can't win. So what they do? Hey Virgo, I'm gonna bait you in a little bit. Hey Virgo, I'm gonna do this for you. Rock with me. Hey Virgo, I ain't doing that over there. I promise you I ain't. You don't believe me? You think I'm out there doing this, that, and the other? Hell yeah, I think you doing out there this, that, and the other. Just start being real with these people. Don't be hanged. Don't be like, nah. Hell yeah, I think you doing something. If you is, you is. If you ain't, you ain't. I call it how it is. They don't treat you the same way. When that boss look at you and they get mad, what they do? Go home. They ready to cut your whole paycheck. All for what? Ego. So when you call them out on their ego, what they do? You no longer can be here. Why? You call them out on their bullshit. They ain't what they about. You ain't part of the team no more because you ain't working with the team. Because you stand out beyond the team. Even in a relationship, Some of y'all are being hidden in relationships because somebody's still dealing with somebody else. And the thing about it is, they may be slick scared because if they figure out who you are, Virgo, they may like you too. Mm, each his own. Somebody may be hating on you because you don't even have it all, but the way you carry yourself makes you have it all. No, they don't like being called out because they don't know your importance of value. They're trying to stress you out so you won't know the value in yourself. So you won't know how important you are. But the longer you hold to them, the harder it's hard for you to let go. The more you keep clinging on to this, the more they keep getting your energy. The more they keep making you make the challenges and the sacrifices of being heartbroken, shattered, and depressed all about certain situations that you can't overcome, that you're supposed to deal with it from jump. But you understanding the lessons about being left out in the cold and being lonely. You tired of that. You done that too much. You starting to get into the zeal of it from some of you. Some of them you like independence, but that ain't the independence you seeking. If you're gonna be alone, you're gonna be alone by yourself, doing it the way you want to do it, not being alone in a relationship where you feel chained down, or being alone at a job where they're gonna keep you stagnated in that one department and they don't want you to grow. Yeah, y'all already know what's up, man. Woo! I don't know where it's going, Virgo. It's starting to piss me off just a little bit. Normally I can pick up on this. Not only that, Virgo, let's go and get down to it. I feel like somebody don't know your importance and your value because you have no longer opened up to a lot of people that's around you. This snake energy that want to keep you down, you don't want to spark nothing new with this. You following your ancestors when it comes down to you regaining your power and moving forward. So it's like you following your intuition over everything. You getting tired of going through disappointments when it comes to these toxic people about a lack of direction with control tactics. Like all these challenges of being heartbroken and shattered, you got to understand how to make that change and get ready to be a butterfly. Once I was a caterpillar, and now I'm a butterfly. You need to be transformed and be reborn, and you need to get the spiritual right. Now, something like that. Y'all know how it go. Once you lifted me up, a miracle happened inside of me. Okay, my bad, my bad. I learned that back a long time ago. Okay, so my inner child was coming out to you. All right. Now, not only that, you no longer feel like the stalemate. You don't want to be stalemated. You just want to be avoided out of the situation. You want to get what you need to do and do what you need to do effectively. And how we talked about it. Some of y'all going through your inner child doing their healing work. Okay. Yeah, you may be pondering out there, daydreaming and manifesting, doing everything you got to do to keep yourself balanced and keep yourself right when it comes to these low vibrational toxic people. But you are also understanding how to work around them, work in the presence with them without them gravitating towards your energy. You also being smart enough to know about relationships, how somebody's really loving you and some or if somebody's using you. You understanding that even with yourself, you are knowing about what to allow and what to accept. And I love that about you. Now, that's one thing I can say about you. One thing about Virgos, you either do two things. You either gonna bury yourself in that pity till you get it right, or you're gonna bury yourself till you stress yourself out until you get it right. Now, some of you can do it faster, some of you can do it longer. My thing is, no such thing as perfection. No such thing as hope and will, unless it is. I mean, it is. Y'all know what I'm saying. But when it comes to certain individuals that you done gave numerous lessons, I want to say two. Let's do the Virgo thing, because when that two don't mean 200, two, start making right choices for yourself. You already know if they got over you on once, they got over you again, they think they're gonna do it again, just turn around, just pull yourself back. Okay. Don't wait to 200 and talk about I'm finally done. Because then I'm gonna have to tell you, like my grandmama told me, and some of y'all know I done said this almost every read. My grandmama always told me, baby, you ain't tired until you do something about it. Okay, baby. And until you do something about it, you're not tired. And I ain't never understood that meant, what that meant till it actually happened. When you get tired of being in situations long enough and keep going through that hurt and keep going through that pain and keep letting that person come back in, go out the door, let that person back in, do it again and do it again and do it again. You ain't tired, baby. You get tired when you like, you know what? Excuse my language right here. Okay. Now, if you got the kids, get ready. It's gonna you like, you know what? When you truly tired, you like, you know what? Hey man, F you, man. Keep the clothes. I don't care if you burn them. Keep the car. I don't give a damn. I'm gone. That's when you tired. And I'm talking about tired to the point you don't care if they torch your stuff, burn your stuff, bleach your stuff, give it to Goodwill, give it to their little brother, give it to their granddaddy. Hell, you don't care. You just want to be out. That's when you tag. And had that happened to me in my life, hell yeah, it happened before. It took me about good 3 years before I got tagged. It took like I was like y'all, I'm a Virgo. Like it took me a long time. I kept giving the benefit of the doubt, being naive. But when they finally hit, when they finally hit, and I was like, hit. Yeah, you already know. Hey, bro, you know what the bad part about it? You got a biblical name. And I sound ridiculous, but you on my channel listening to me. How long did it take you for you finally got the understanding to turn around and put yourself on there? So for you to do that, you had to be in here for a good 30 minutes. Cause I would have been unblocked you. So I hope you got everything you need. Oh, everybody know me. I'm a moderator. Shout out to my sister page too. Now y'all know it's other beautiful readers out there. My sister. Y'all already know who my sister. Got to watch out because they stopping algorithms and all of this stuff now. So not only that, yeah, they this fine. I told them, they can bring that energy. That she told them come check me out. I want all that smoke over here because I don't have time for it. What it say at 200? You want? Hey, you gotta handle business, man. That's one thing I can't say. Oh, thank you so much. And shout out to everybody again. Y'all know I didn't get to do my shout outs the way I normally do. Shout out to Virgo Goddess Yaba. I see you, Carmen. I see you. Thank you for letting me be thank you for being a representation of an example. I hope you didn't take it the wrong way. I'll be 1,000 with you because I did use you in it. So I like to acknowledge you and shout out to you as well. Who else we got up in the building? Gigi, I see you. Sharon, I see you. Teresa, I see you, Mystic Glamour. I see you as well. Who else we got in the building? BT, I see you. Shady Laney, I see you. Frequency, I already gave you a shout out. I can't forget that name. Big Heart Granny, Big Hearted Granny. Shout out to you too, baby. I know who you are. Jerry, shout out to you, Louise. Shout out to you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I love every single one of y'all. Like let's get it 100 now. Cross watchers, we welcome every single one of you. To me, we started out with Virgos. I keep it Virgos, but you are more than welcome. Just take Virgo out, put your placement in it. If it resonates, hit that like button, comment. And if you want a personal, get at me too. Now, this is about the end of the night. We done a whole hour in this, so I know. Now I have some bad news. I got to break down the bad news to you. I may not be doing too many lives that much. I hate it. Yeah, I'ma hate it. But you will still get your daily content. I think I'm gonna have to go back to videos. Um, so it's not bad. I'm still gonna come on, but I think I'm gonna start doing, the videos in the morning and still try to come live. It's when it comes. Some of y'all know how it is when it comes to analytics, and right now, we great as a channel, but it's just when it comes to them, I don't know if they got some new constructing business or what they doing, but it's not equivalating. My live is not equivalating to my videos. My videos is more what they want than lives, and I gotta. It's not getting what they want. It's just I love doing it. I love doing lives, but I'm gonna start falling back and give more morning inspirational videos. So y'all, if some of y'all content creators, y'all already know what I'm talking about. So I don't like disrespecting my. It's kind of like disrespecting my boss. So I can't disrespect my boss because they can turn my numbers down, and I'm just being honest. So no, I mean it's okay, but I still got other avenues. We still working on the store. Um, I'm getting close, ready to put the products down, so you can get it. With all of that shipped to you. Not only that, I'm still working on candles, but I'm doing more chime candles. I normally started off with scented candles, and I want to start doing more chime candles. But I want to do it 'cause how I had it at first. I had to. It was still the chime candles, but it with the sense that you need to match that chakra. So, for example, if it was like you wanted to work on your crown chakra, it may be a blue. Let's say throat chakra may be a blueberry scent or something like that. To match it. But I also done the research to see which one that will help you with the right chakra that you're getting for. So even if you would have came to the shop or ordered whatever color you got, would have had a scent in it. But now I'm just gonna have to go regular just for a little minute just to get started and then go send it because I can't get my formula right the way that I want to. And I've been doing this. No, I've been doing this for years. Like people don't know, I do candles. Yeah, that's what I do. Like homemade candles. That's what I do. I just stopped for a minute because I was trying to work on the right formula for the fragrances, and I was looking for a certain type of oil, and I can't get it in the states, and it kind of hurt my feelings. So I had to pull back on the fragrances. But far as me doing like regular chime candles and anything that you need, yes, I can do it. I sage over all of them, and I pray over every one of them that I make anyway. So, with that basically being said, so let's go ahead and get up out of here. I've been with y'all for a whole hour. Y'all know better than that. Y'all supposed to stop me a long time ago. Let's see what we got for you. Now, if y'all hear this long, make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, we had a nice little gathering tonight. And I just want to say thank every single one of you for everything that you do. Now, my doors of the church is open, but you don't have to pay me tithes, okay? Only thing I need you to do is give the universe the praises and the glory and the honor that's needed. And we'll all be fine, okay? Because we are not in a building. Guess what building we in? We in God's house. And guess what? You're looking at me, I'm looking at you. We in God's house. So give everything to the universe. The doors of the church is open. Okay, let me stop playing. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all because y'all gonna take that the wrong way. And I was just being, little comedian right now. Okay. So the first one is I am rich inside and out. I am rich inside and out. Ashe, amen. Namaste, Salah. I don't want to look, y'all don't be bashing me off of that, okay? I was just being a little funny. Well, will I do a vanilla? I can. That's not a problem. So I'm gonna have to pull my prices out. Look, see when I get this store open, y'all got me ready to do candles again. My positive vibration attracts exciting work opportunities. My positive vibration brings exciting work opportunities. And yes, some of my candles, like my little candles that I had, I gotta go up now. The candles that I had, some of them for like 1 day, 3 days. Some of them may be now my small one was like 8 to 12 hours. If you had it on, I think the medium was like 15 to 30 hours. Uh, you know, yeah, I really done this stuff. I am attracting my dream home now. I'm attracting my dream home now. I say, amen. Now hold on, y'all getting all crazy with these exotic ass flavors. Now you want a Jamaican plum. I got you. Say less. Say less. But my candles ain't cheap. Y'all know that, right? Gigi, don't be laughing at them. You know, my candles ain't cheap, right? You know, this is all homemade, and I'm making these out of my hands. I'm using my alchemy and my alchemy skills for what you want. So that means I'll be whipping like I'm in the kitchen. Water whipping, baby. Now, okay, let me stop playing. I receive money every day. I receive money every day. I say, amen, namaste. Let's see what some of the healing that you got going on. Then we getting up out of here. Okay, we getting up out of here. It's been a whole hour. Now, again, show people that you care. Some people know you care. Girl, you had to comment me, and I'm gonna have to I get at you on that one. Now, not only that, you got to see the truth in who you are, see the truth about people all around you. I ain't the only alchemist. No, shout out to I think it's not Ghana. Is it Ghana or Nigeria? I think it's Ghana. Shout out to Ghana. Now not only that, see the truth in who you are. Rama, I see you out there. Shout out to you. Again, you're seeing the truth between people, and now not only that, also know your power and follow your intuition. That's the best way to say it. Follow your intuition. And which one? Oh, that was what we were talking about. All my decks over here. Let me count. Hold on. Let me see how many I can actually hear. Um, I got 13 just right here. I got 17 in this location. I'm in transition, but I got like I got about like hold on if I think about it. I got like 24 to 30 tarot decks, and it's all resonated. Like yesterday, I went out. when I was out and I was shopping, and I ain't gonna lie, I went to Ollie's. It tripped me out on this one. I went to Ollie's, and I'm turning around this and this man, and I said, "Oh, tarot deck, $5." Universe, you being good today. So you telling me I need? Shoo. And I grabbed him up quick. Some of majority of them I do order online, but I like the thick. I like the thick ones. They're a little bit more expensive. Like you'll know the difference. Like these, I tried these out before I finna buy the official deck. They real thin, and I like more of the originals. Huh? Who want to live in Jamaica? I done been to Jamaica. Jamaica fun. Now I ain't gonna lie. They got their areas, but while I went to Montego, Montego was fun. I had a ball. They kept on thinking I was one of them, though. No offense, I love it. They were like, why, Rasta? I was like, huh? Like the first time I got there, I was like, huh? Sean, shut up. They think you one of them. Don't say nothing. Yeah, man. Wah. Do you know what that mean, man? No, I don't. And they said, you're not from the islands. And gave me 3 days. I promise you, I was talking just like I swear up and down. They left me alone. Only problem was in Jamaica is because what I wore was too touristy. That's the only difference. If I would have took some regular clothes, if I wasn't trying to dress up and look cute and took some regular clothes, man, I swear up and down. They would have thought I was. One thing I did like though, I was on the strip though in Montego, and when I was in Montego, shoot, believe me, that's all I can say. Hmm, every store, I was in there. You got to follow my IG whenever you get a chance. Sometimes you may see stuff like that. But anyway, that basically being said, who's that asked me where am I from? I'm currently from Tennessee, born and raised. My ancestry, yes. Now if you go to my ancestral roots, let's talk about ancestry right quick. It's gonna die rolling. Now I've done my ancestry. Now they say I'm 27% Nigerian, 22% Congo, Sierra Leone, all in the coast, the Ivory Coast area in the Congo. Now, when I done my research, when I done my stuff, my people has been in America for over 200 years, my background and my lineage. So really, by me doing my ancestral background, uh, let's say 2024, you take 200 from 2024, that's 1824. America was really discovered in what 1776, but I got lineages going all the way back then. So originally I'm indigenous. You know how you say it. They want to say it because, okay, let me give y'all a fun fact before we get up out of here. Now, y'all know, right, when it came to the Indians, when it came to the census back in the 1950s, they classified you off of your color or what you was. So you can be uh indigenous Indian being black. Now, thing about it is, by you being black during the 1950 census and during slavery and during them times, during them times right there, they had classified us as Negroes, classified us as black. They classify the lighter versions as Indians. Now, are they native? Yes. Cherokee native. Yes. But it was also a lot of people that was in America and it's starting to be discovered now that America really wasn't discovered in 1776. America already been here from the beginning. But to each his own. Now, how you know that? I do a lot of research. I like research. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just me. Um, but what they basically been saying, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a reading, get at me, text me, make that happen. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Y'all get yourself some rest. Get yourself some sleep. Go look at one of the other people that I respect so much on the channels. Y'all know who they are. I done said them before, so I know half of y'all tarot watchers and tarot junkies. There's nothing wrong with it. Just do it. Make sure you do the collective. Like I tell everybody, if you're gonna do it, don't listen to one. Listen to about four of us. And which one? All the information gathered up. Which one sound like the same out of the four? And if it's majority three out of the four, take the three. Okay, but only take what resonate. Okay, so peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Ashe, Amen, Namaste.